First of all, welcome to 2019. I want to wish every single one of you watching this live, what's up, Matt Angler, or on the replay, Happy New Year, and we're going to kill it this year, man. There's so much exciting stuff going on. Brendan Fagan, what's up, Brendan? Guys, I just saw on the Team New Life page, Tony Yu, a lot of you guys know Tony Yu. Huh? A lot of you guys know Tony Yu. He, dude, he just brought in the business. You guys remember, some of you maybe aren't old enough to remember this, but you remember Billy Blanks, Mr. Tybo from the 90s? He just got in the business. He just got on our team. Mr. Tybo, Billy Blanks, remember the black dude from the 90s? He is now part of the Gel Entourage. So that's pretty cool, man. I'm pretty excited about that. I think I even bought that program. I think they were selling them on like VCR tapes back in the 90s. It's crazy, man. But anyway, really exciting. What's up, Tyler? Good to see you. So guys, I want to start off with, let's see, got my fancy new microphone. Look at that, upgrading my recording equipment here. I want to start off and give you a very important announcement. January the 23rd. Joe, I know you never did any Tybo, man. Get out of here. Anyway, yeah, so guys, January 23rd, we have a very unique situation. You know, the way that we build our business and the way that we market is virtual and remote. You know, it's actually one of the things that I promote when I'm speaking to people, and I use that and I carry that as a badge of honor. I let people know, you know what? You don't have to run out to a hotel opportunity meeting every Wednesday night. You don't have to do home parties like a lot of other direct sales companies. So we're very proud of the fact that we build remotely. We have a remote and virtual business, right? And there are exceptions to that. So for example, on January the 23rd, New Life is kicking off a tour. Now this tour is going to include the founder of the company, Alexi Goldstein. It's going to include Steve Perkins, who's I guess he's the VP of Sales and Marketing. And it's also going to include Ken Burgess. And I don't even know what Ken's title is. I think he's some type of C something, COO or whatever he is. But the point is, those three gentlemen from corporate are going to start making a tour of the entire country. The very first stop is in New Jersey, 3 weeks from tonight, January 23rd. I think it starts at 7, right? 7? Is she not down here? Anyway, I was looking for my for the peanut gallery to help me out. If you haven't seen the link, I'll definitely post it below, guys. But here's the thing. If you're not from the area, if you're not local, no one's expecting you to fly in or anything like that because they're going to make a tour of the whole country. We don't have the dates and the locations yet, but as soon as I have them, I'll make them available to you guys. But if you are local, okay, if you are local, or if you know people local to the area. So if you know anybody, I'd say from the DC, Pennsylvania, Jersey, New York, Connecticut, like that type area in the Northeast corridor, and they can drive a couple, 3 hours or hop on a train, you definitely want to get them there 3 weeks from tonight, guys, because this has never taken place before. Thank you, Joe. That's the link with the info below. 6 p.m. start. Thanks, Joe. And so, yeah, guys, it's going to be really cool. Now, what is it? It's an opportunity presentation, but it's also a training. You say, well, why would you train new people? Because what they're going to unleash and they're going to unveil is going to be pretty awesome. I don't know if they're going to be unleashing the new product, the new back office, a new bottle, the commercial program. Honestly, I don't know. I wish I kind of had a heads up on that, but I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see. But again, January 23rd. Hey, Darlene. What's up, Michael Connor? So yeah, I'm excited about that, guys. And then again, as we get the dates for the new ones, we'll certainly roll them out to you. So what else can I tell you? Oh, one little change. We decided that we're going to start welcoming people here on this page as well. You know, in the beginning, when we first started this page, we didn't want to welcome people here on the new people just because we wanted to keep that to the Team New Life, the official team page. But what I've decided over this little break is, why not welcome them here? Let's get more engagement. You know, yeah, welcome them on the Team New Life official team page, but welcome them here too. So every time you bring on a new person, a new distributor, you know, absolutely here in the Gel Entourage, let's welcome them, you know, celebrate the new people coming on board. Of course, as people break rank, go from promoter all the way up, let's definitely do that here on this page too. I think that'll be great for the whole team to see. As I mentioned, some of you who joined late, Billy Blanks, the founder of Tybo, for those of you that remember the 90s, is now part of the Gel Entourage. He's on our team thanks to Tony Yu, and I think that's pretty cool. Guys, moving forward into 2019 and beyond, we're going to have more and more celebrities joining this. There's talks with our other certain people that I can't mention right now that are looking to get involved in this business. People from certain rock bands, right, Dave Martin? Actors and actresses that I know that you know, we all know, that are using the product now. We're just waiting to get them on board. So big things about to take place as the product becomes, as Chris Cavadon always said, a household name. Things are going to really be pretty cool. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah, welcome Dave Martin. Welcome Janet. Welcome Stacy. So that's cool. Guys, I want to talk to you guys about something interesting here. You know, there's different schools of thought and trains of thought when it comes to how to market this business. I firmly believe that the best way is to lead with the product. So if you consider the intriguing questions that we use, hey, what do you know about HGH, or have you heard of the gel yet? What are you leading with? You're leading with the product. So why not continue that on with the product? So when you send them the information, get on thegel.com, and you follow up, it's all about the product. You can always come in the back door on the follow-up or on the three-way call and let them know there's a business opportunity as well. Larry was pointing this out to me earlier, and I think it's important to share with you guys that, you know, sometimes, dare I say many times, people don't grow in a business like this as fast as they would like. So if they're all excited about making money and making millions of dollars, and they're involved and a month or two goes by and they're not killing it, they have a tendency to get frustrated. Or they go out there and they talk to their friends and family about this great new business opportunity, and just like every other pyramid MLM under the sun, they get shot down. Now when they get shot down, it hurts their ego, and it actually prevents them from taking more action, because our culture here in the year 2019 has been conditioned to be hit with these opportunities, these business opportunities, and are you keeping your options open, and all the lines we've all heard. So why don't we do it differently? Why don't we approach it from a product standpoint? Because there's a hidden benefit in there. Now follow me on this. Every one of you know, let's talk about the product for a minute. I think this is important. Guys, did you know that the vitamin industry in this country, the vitamin industry, is a multi-billion-dollar industry? I'm sure you knew that, right? Vitamins, sure. Everybody takes them one a day. Vitamin C when you're sick, blah, 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 vitamin E. We all know about that. Here's the thing. When you take a vitamin, when you take your daily multivitamin, when you take your vitamin C, when you take your vitamin D, E, or whatever, what do you feel? What do you feel when you swallow that pill? You don't feel a damn thing. But you take it anyway because you know what it's doing for you. Guys, we have a distinct advantage here, because you could make the argument that, listen, this product, this supplement, it is helping you on a micro level. It is known to help repair damage at the DNA, at the cellular level. Now, what are you going to feel when it's doing that? Nothing. You're not going to feel that. But we have the added advantage, guys, of not only knowing what HGH, and when you increase your HGH levels, what it's known to do, the benefits that are associated with that, we know of all that. But what about the stuff that you can see? What about the fact that people can sleep better? What about the fact they get more energy? What about the fact that their joints are feeling better? The inflammation went down in the shoulder or in the knee. Guys, we have a product that the better we can educate people on what it's going to do on things that they can't feel, God forbid a week or 3 days in or a month in, when they start sleeping better or they start regrowing hair and all this crazy stuff that this product is doing for people, we have a winner. We have a winner, but you have to learn how to lead with the product. Because if you don't lead with the product and pitch those benefits, here's what I know. And this, I think it was Todd Hughes who shared this with me, and I want to share this with you. He was in a private coaching call, I believe, with Ray Higdon's group, and the coach told him that in a product-based business like we have, if you can help your people get their product for free, in this case, $140 a month. So you help them earn $140 a month just so their product's free. Nobody's driving a luxury car. Nobody's a millionaire, but their product is free. The chances of them quitting and leaving this business is virtually none. It's virtually not going to happen, because they can justify it. Well, I'm getting my gel every month. I'm using my gel, and you know what? I'm only making $140, $150, but it's free. They'll stay on this forever. So the key is to help people become profitable. Guys, there's two ways to become profitable in this business. You can build a business of distributors, but I think one key distinction and something that we don't talk about enough is customers. You know, it all kind of comes full circle when you think about it. If you lead with the product and the benefits and show them the 3-minute video, how many people say to you, I want to try it. I want to try the product. Let them be a customer. Guys, yes, I always go for the close and I let them know, look, hey, it's $169 to get this product one-time retail. For $30 more, $199, you can actually get it at cost, and you have the ability to refer other people should you choose to when you see the benefits that I know you're going to experience. So most people say, yeah, I'll just become a distributor. Makes sense. But for those people, and I have them too, who say, I just want to try it. Great. Don't argue with them. Don't fight them. Let them be your customer. We need customers. Number one, it puts immediate profit in your pocket. Did you know that if somebody signs up with your link and they get the $169 option, meaning they're not on auto ship, you make $45? Did you know that if you get 4 people that are buying a bottle a month at that level, you're making $180 a month? You didn't sponsor one distributor. You're not a promoter, but your product is now free with 4 customers? I mean, I don't think we talk about that enough. You know, I just want customers that will turn themselves into distributors. Exactly, Sam. Exactly. So I think that that's something I really wanted to talk to you guys about tonight, because not only is it increased profitability, not only might it take away some of your hesitancy to talk to people because you're not trying to get them into your pyramid. You're just like, bro, this product's amazing. My knee, I'm running. I was doing wind sprints on the treadmill today, guys, for 20 minutes at the gym. Guys, prior to getting on this 1 year ago, I haven't done that in 7 years. I'm squatting again. My knee is unbelievable. Now, is it perfect? Is it healed? Absolutely not. But it's 95% better. Sure, some days I wake up and my knee hurts and I'm like, oh man, my knee, but it's nowhere near where it used to be and I can use it again. The 2 herniate discs in my neck, C6 and C7, do I still have degenerative disc disease? Obviously, I don't think it just disappears, but you know what? I can work now, and after every 2 to 3 hours, I don't have to get up and pop Advil because my fingers went numb because of the pinched nerves in my neck, and that didn't happen overnight. That took about 4.5 months for that to get better. So again, understanding your product and setting realistic expectations, not only for the people that you're speaking to, guys, but also for yourself. You know, I've spoken to so many doctors. I think it was Michael Medved. I saw Maureen on the line earlier. You know, her husband's a physician. He's a doctor. And we were talking about the HGH protocol. So when you go to the doctor to get the shots, he said it's a minimum down by him, or I guess the doctors that he knows, it's a minimum of a 1-year commitment. Now, I know doctors, I've heard doctors that they'll let you do it for a 6-month commitment. But here's the point. When you go to get this in the injectable form, by the way, that doesn't cost $140, it's $1,500 to $2,000, you got to commit to 6 to 12 months. So if you just sell a bottle to somebody and make them think that they're going to like change their life in 30 days, you're doing them a disservice and you're doing yourself a disservice. We let them know it's a 6-month protocol. Minimum 3-month protocol. Guys, it always brings me back. Some of you don't know who Troy Landwehr is because he's not in our upline. But Troy is one of the nicest guys I've ever met in my life. He's up out of New Hampshire. He's the #2 income earner in this company. I'm sure you've seen him around Facebook and doing trainings. Wonderful guy. And here's the interesting thing. He recently was doing a talk, and we come to find out that in 2018, being the #2 income earner, he made over $1 million in a startup. Made over $1 million. I can't imagine that. I mean, you know, I thought I was good, but apparently I'm not that good. But anyway, I'll get there. I'm working on it. But here's the point. $1 million. But why am I telling you that? To impress you? No. I'm telling you that because after 8 months of taking this product, he called Chris Cavadon and said he was quitting the business. He called Chris Cavadon and said, I've been on this product for 8 months, Chris. It's not working. It's doing nothing for me. And then 2 weeks later, he got his first vivid dream. Vivid dreams, started sleeping through the night, and got all the increased benefits. It took him almost 9 months, guys. Imagine if he quit after a month. Imagine if he quit after 90 days and said, it's not really doing nothing for me. That story, that $1 million earner wouldn't exist today. And now he's the biggest outspoken product, you know, for the product and the benefits because he experienced it. But thank God he stuck in there. Here's another thing I want to share with you, okay? What did he do during those 8 months when he didn't get any benefit from the product? He still marketed it. Now, he's a very strong Christian. He has a very strong faith, so he does not lie. He's very about honesty and authenticity. So he would tell people, hey, listen, I've been on this product. I know it's doing, you know, supposedly it's helping me at the micro, you know, repair level, but I'm not really getting any benefits from it yet. But I can show you these testimonials of all these other people that are getting benefits. So he was honest. He flat out told them that it's doing nothing for me. And he built a diamond ambassador business with a product that he didn't even get any personal benefit from. So why am I sharing this with you? Because there are so many of you, and you're going to run across these people say that I'm not going to talk to anybody until it works for me, and I know it works for me. Well, that would have cost Troy Landwehr $1 million in 2018 alone. Guys, all I'm trying to tell you is that we have a product. Put on your business hat for a second. I love what Joe O said. I believe it was a week or two ago on the Morning Cup of Joe O. He said, guys, let's say there's 2-3, the founder says there's a single digit, 2-3-4% of the people who aren't going to get any noticeable result right away from this product. Joe went much further and he said, let's say it's a third. Let's say 30% of the people out there get no benefit from this product. Again, getting back to the vitamin example, that's impossible because you don't know what it's doing at the cellular level. That being said, 2/3 of the people, millions and millions and hundreds of millions of people over the age of 30 in this country alone, they're going to be interested in this product. They're going to get benefits from this product, and they're going to want to use it. So what I'm saying is you just have to look at this from a broad scope. You have to understand this business just being a year old. You are at the foundation of something that's literally setting records, guys. I'm asking every one of you in this new year, January 2nd, right? You couldn't get any more new in the year than that, to just stick in there. Just hang in there. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit, because what are you quitting to? What are you going back to? Are you going back to that business, that job? See, something about this business intrigued you enough to the point that you got involved, because only distributors are watching this. So you got involved in the business for a reason. Now, maybe in your first 90 days or 6 months or however long you've been in, 9 months, some of you didn't achieve what you wanted to. I'm telling you that's okay. I'm telling you that if you hang in there, as this company is about to unleash new products, different category-changing products, guys, you want to kind of be around for it. It's $59 a year to keep your distributorship active. So just consider that. I'm throwing some of you a life raft right now and saying, just don't quit. Just don't quit. Don't quit on yourself. Don't quit on the dreams that you had when you signed up and you got involved in this business. 8 weeks, not months. What's that?
For Troy.
Oh, did I say months? My bad. It was 8 weeks, not months. Hey, thank you. Good for you. I said 8 months. Yeah, right, 8 months. 8 weeks. It was 8 weeks, almost 9 weeks until he got the benefit, not months. Anyway. All right, so let's keep moving on. I have a business being self-made. Yes, Nadine. Exactly, man. You know what? And that's the thing, too. I think it all starts with people becoming profitable. I know some of you joined us a little late, and I would ask you to go back and watch the beginning of this because it's so important to make money. You can do that and should do that with customers. I was on a three-way call today with Chris Cavadon. Ben Adler had a very high-profile gentleman who we got a call set up with Chris Cavadon. And long story short, Chris was running through some numbers, and he said that we're about to approach 80,000 distributors. We also have 70,000 customers now in the U Life. So there's 150,000 people that are using this product. And again, this is just in the first year. We just hit the 1 year anniversary, $120 million company in the first year, makes it the second fastest growing direct sales company in the history of the world, okay? The world. Guys, when I got this bottle a year ago, December 27th, and so a year and a few days ago, and it wasn't even called Somaderm. If you guys remember, it was called HGH Gel. I had no idea where I'd be a year from now. I had no idea I'd be sitting here in my kitchen with a microphone doing a Facebook Live in a group that there's over 1,000 of you in this page now. I didn't know what was going to happen. And in fact, I was skeptical. I just said, well, let me try this stuff out. And that's why I bought it December 27th. Excuse me, I received it December 27th, and I didn't start marketing until February the 6th. Granted, I had some other big changes going on in my real estate business and things like that. But the key is a lot can happen in a year, guys. A lot can happen. Now, next January 2nd, when it's 2020, doesn't that sound weird? 2020, where are you going to be? What kind of a business are you going to have? Guys, we don't even know what products are coming out yet. We don't know if we're going to actually go international, which that's the hint, the little rumor I'm hearing, in the year 2019. Later in the year, of course. Will that be Mexico? Will it be Canada? Will it be both? I don't know. Big things are happening. You are in the right place at the right time. Guys, I'm not here to hype you up or motivate you. I'm here to just share some facts and some data and say, you know, if not this, then what? You know, I used to say that to people in my coaching program for real estate all the time. I said, guys, you know, you got to make this work. I had so many people, Joe, you know this, Joe Pringle, when we were coaching people with short sales, and they would go out there and talk to a bunch of realtors and talk to realtors and talk to realtors, and they would, I can't get a deal. Nobody wants to give me a deal. I can't get a deal. I'm like, okay, well, I think I'm just going to quit. I'm like, all right, well, you joined this coaching program to be successful investing in real estate. And I know you've been doing it for 90 days and you haven't gotten any results yet. But if you quit, what are you going to go back to? Are you going to go back to doing what you used to do? Now, granted, most of them still had jobs anyway, but a lot of them were already investors. They just want to add short sales into their mix. Why am I sharing this with you? Because, guys, I don't care if it's with the gym or with investing in real estate or with New Life. If you don't stick with something and see it through, you know, I have a ghost. I have a ghost that haunts me. And it's this little voice in the back of my head. My dad, I can't tell you how many times he told me when I was growing up, like a young boy, you're a quitter. You're a quitter. You're never going to make it in life. You're a quitter. You're a quitter. You're a quitter. You quit everything you start. Why? Well, because I tried baseball. I didn't like it. I wasn't very good at it. I quit. I tried soccer. Wasn't very good at it. I quit. I tried basketball at 5'8". Didn't really do well at it. I quit. So I tried all these organized sports teams to gain the approval of my father. He never showed up at any of my games anyway. So I had no motivation to keep going and would stop and go on to something else. But I was told repeatedly that I was a quitter, a quitter, a quitter. And you know what? As much as I would never do that to my children, I'm thankful. I'm thankful in a way because as I grew up and I got older, what that instilled in me was a desire to never quit. So when I got cancer at 18 years old, I wasn't going to quit, man. I wasn't going to lay over and die. And every single, what seemed to be insurmountable thing that happened in my life, I had that voice in the back of my head that you're a quitter. And I said, bullshit. You're not a quitter, and you're going to get through this, and you're going to make it. And when I got divorced, and when I went bankrupt, and all my businesses that have failed over my life, and when I couldn't even put groceries, and my parents would drop them off for my kids when my triplets were 4 years old, I had that voice. But then I used to rise above that voice and tell myself that I'm not a quitter and I'm going to make it. I used it as motivation. Maybe some of you had horrible things said to you by your parents. What I'm saying is use it as fuel. Now, how does this all apply to what we're doing here? Because, guys, we've been through hell. Those of you that went through from the beginning when we ran out of product and the credit cards and the customer service and all the other crap we went through, we've been through the ringer. We're 95% in the clear. I'm not saying it's going to be smooth sailing. I'm not saying it's going to be, walking tiptoe through the tulips. What I'm saying is as a startup company, we've gone through the bumps and bruises and we're about to enter a stride. We're about to hit something called momentum in this business. And I'm telling you, you want to be around for it. You want to be around for it, okay? Don't quit. Don't quit this business. Don't quit on yourself. Guys, even if you're just getting the benefit of the product, let me help you. Let's help you get a handful of customers so it's free. Now you got no reason to quit. Just use the product and be healthy. You know what I mean? You can always engage later on. I was talking to a guy today and he said, "Bri, I love the product." I'm not going to mention his name. I don't know if he's watching or watched a replay. But he said, "I just don't have time. I just got rid of an entire division of my company, had to fire 4 people, took on all these other projects. I wanted to engage with you in this product, but I can't. I don't have the time now." And I said, "Man," that's not his name. I said, "Look, that's okay. You like the product? Yeah, I love it. My wife loves it. Great. How about you just keep using the product, focus on what you have to, put out the fires, do what you got to do, man. And when you're ready to engage, I'm here for you. And if you run across anybody or if you can think of anybody that might be good at this business or somebody that I may need to talk to on your behalf, just send them my way. In fact, if you give me their name and number, I'd be happy to call them for you." And you know what? He said, "Man, that makes me feel a lot better." I said, well, yeah, man, what did you think I was going to do? Like, yell at you? Like, bro, you're self-employed. Like, your level of engagement can and will go up and down when this little thing called life happens to you, whether it's with your family or your kids or anything that goes on in your life. But the nice thing is being able to stick around in a team of people that have your back, a team of people who aren't going anywhere. Because let me tell you something. I'm not going anywhere, man. I feel like I haven't even started yet, right? Hey, Janet, what's up? Mike O'Connor, love that story. Sounds like my old man. Yeah, man. It's unfortunate, but you know what? You got to do the best with what happened, right? I could tell you other stories one day too, but that's not the time and place for that tonight. But anyway, Eddie Mack, what's up, Eddie? Eddie's new to the team. Welcome, Eddie. So, God, I went off on a little tangent, but I don't know. It was just on my heart, man. Sometimes I just got to speak to you from the heart because as you can tell, I'm not like a scripted kind of guy. I don't read scripts. Yes, I have bullet points that I typed out and I try and stick to, but let's see if I have any critical things to share with you. Oh, I'm working on some influencer templates, and let me explain what I mean by that real quick. I was trying to get it done over the weekend. It didn't quite happen, but what I'm putting together is they're templates, and it's going to be in the form of any mode of communication that you use. So if you're talking to somebody live in their face, if you send a text message, a Facebook message, or an email, I'm going to give you a little thing, what to say to pique their interest, what to say if they say this or that, how to get them to actually want to see the 3-minute video and get on thejob.com, and then how to get them over to me. So I went back to a lot of influencers that are on the team that just don't have the time to build the business, and I made them an offer they couldn't refuse. I said, look, you stay on the product, you like the product, you're going to like the product if you're brand new, give me the list. Give me the list. Well, I don't know what to say to them. I'd be happy to turn them over to you, Bri, but I don't know what to say to them. I say, what if I made it real easy? What if I scripted it out? So all you got to do is copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. And you know what he said? Well, about 4 of them so far said, if you do that, I'm all in. So I said, all right, so I'm working on it. I'm going to share it with every single one of you. So all you have to do is copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. And that's it. I'm trying to automate as much of what we do as possible because I know how busy we all are. And so maybe you can't work this full time. Maybe you can't put in 20 or 10 or even 5 hours a week, but you can put in an hour or two and send some messages to pique people's interest to get me on the phone with them. Guys, do you understand? I think I talked about this on the last live. The more I understand this compensation plan, oh, I went Diamond Ambassador. What's that mean? It means nothing unless I start creating Diamond Ambassadors. It means nothing unless I start creating coaches and life coaches and ambassadors and yes, even promoters. Because as people rank up in this business, there's this little magical thing called check match, which means the more money you make, Chuck, the more money I make. See, it's built in. It's a built-in karma situation where you can reach a level based on your guts and just push through and build a business. Wonderful. But if you want to take it to the next level, yeah, excuse me, a call came in. You have to create leaders. You have to help people become successful. Guys, I told you my mission, my goal is to create 30 Diamond Ambassadors in 2019. I don't know which 30 of you are. I don't know if you're even going to be one of those 30. But if you don't make it to Diamond Ambassador and I can help you become a coach, and you're making $500 to $1,000 a week in cash, that's what, $2,000 to $4,000 a month, and you got a car paid for, a $700 car payment, that might just change your life. And maybe that's all you want out of this crazy business. Or you know what? Maybe you just want an extra $1,000 a month to help pay for your kids' preschool, or on the flip side, your kids' college, or pay off some of the Christmas debt. You understand? Or maybe, just maybe, you're watching this and all you want to make is $140, let's call it shipping, $150 a month, so this thing is free. I'll help you do it. See, I don't decide what level you want to be at in this thing. And you know what? You may say today, watching this, whenever you're watching this, that you want to be at a certain level, and that may completely change tomorrow or next week or next month because we don't know what's coming around the corner, right? So, at the end of the day, I think the message to let you know is that I'm here to support you regardless of what that level is. And if you're not ready or even thinking about crazy Diamond Ambassador and all this, fine. Let's get your product for free, okay? Let's get you profitable. Let's just get it where it's not costing you any money, because that's a great, great place to start. And then we could reassess the situation and say, you know what? I wouldn't mind making a couple $100 a week. That'd be kind of nice to the family budget. Great. Well, then let's help you do it, okay? So, right now, a couple last things I want to share with you guys. There is a magical thing taking place in this country right now, January 2nd, and it's called New Year's resolutions. And I'm telling you, it doesn't end when everybody is popping the champagne December 31st. It just begins, and it has a tendency to carry for the entire month of January. You know, the average person that makes a New Year's resolution by Valentine's Day, 90% of those resolutions were failed and given up upon. People who started eating right and working out, they've quit by then. People who started saving money, trying to pay off their debts, they've stopped. They fall into their old habits. 90% of your New Year's resolutions, with the best of intentions, are thrown out the window by Valentine's Day 6 days later. 6 weeks later, excuse me. 6 weeks later, they're gone. They're out the window, okay? But we have 4 to 6 weeks right now where people are in that mode and they really believe they're going to do it. They really believe they're going to lose that weight. They really believe they're going to change their financial story and get the wife home and pay off the credit cards and quit the job they hate. They believe it because they're excited because it's a new year. So what I'm saying is help them. Capitalize on that. Because if you're putting a business opportunity in front of somebody with a product that's going to help them look better, feel better, actually get in shape, okay? And then they can make money with it too. I think Joe Pringle made a post earlier today and I thought it was brilliant. We have a product that helps with your health and your wealth. And it's both in one. So all you need to do is let them know it exists. And you're going to find people are going to be very, very receptive this entire month. I'm telling you, people that I put down, this was my note to you guys, revisit prospects. People that you've spoken to last week, last month, 3 months ago, 6 months ago, and they said no, try and call them now. Try and call them now. Hey, how you doing, man? Happy New Year. Listen, I wanted to circle back with you. This company's absolutely doing great. I've been on the product. Here's what it's doing for me. They got some new products coming out. I think you ought to take another look at this. I was on a three-way call today. Bridget Trespass. I hope I'm saying her name right. She's under Mark Terzinski's group. I think she's 70, 72 years old, and she's a beast. She's killing it. She's putting me on so many calls. It's crazy. Here's the point. She is so convicted about this product. She's been on the product, I believe it's almost 3 months. She's a woman in her 70s. 20 years ago, she had a hip replacement. She needs a new hip. She's 70. Thank you, Janet. Needed a new hip replacement. Had it scheduled for this month in January, and she's feeling so good on the gel. Under her doctor's supervision, she canceled her surgery for her hip replacement because of this. Guys, we are changing people's lives. You just don't know it. And not every story is that extreme, but guys, we're changing people's lives. Why am I telling you this? Because she had me on a three-way call today with a gentleman by the name of Mike, who I guess, I'm assuming it was a month or two ago, told her no, he's not interested. It's not for him, right? And she told me, she's surprised, there's something about this guy. I think you ought to speak to him. I think if you just speak to him, you know, something's going to happen. Oh, I wish I had I'm using my phone to record this. We had a call with him today. I sent him some follow-up information, and she sent me a text saying, she's so funny, sent me a text saying something like, you know, you just won another Oscar or something. She goes, because now he's interested and he's probably going to be joining the business. I was like, you know, but here's the thing. It wasn't any magic in me. You know, it was the timing. His eyes were open. And when she said to him, you know, it's a new year. I think you ought to reconsider this. Why don't you talk to my friend Brian, let him fill in some blanks for you and see if this is something. I don't think you should pass up on this, Mike. And he agreed to the phone call, and it was a great conversation. And inside of 15 minutes, it looks like he's joining us now. Guys, it's something about this time of year. You know, it's not going to be the same in March and April and May, but right now, let's capitalize on people's good intentions. Everybody who's making these New Year's resolutions, guys, they believe they're going to do it, and they sure as hell want to do it. But then life gets in the way. So if you're providing something, a solution to help them actually achieve those New Year's resolutions with their health, with their finances, you're helping them out. Trepsis. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you, Darlene. That's Darlene's sister, by the way. Darlene, another beast in this business. Absolutely going to kill it. Former networker, all kinds of experience. Guys, this is great. I mean, we're bringing in so many people with experience that have been doing this for years, and just some knucklehead like me who just plows through with no experience and figuring this out as I go along. It's exciting to be bringing in true networkers into the business. That's kind of cool. God, I have so many other things to share with you. I'm going to save this. I think I might do another live either tomorrow or Friday because I don't want to, make this too long. And at the same time, I don't want to rush through some things that I want to share with you guys. So I'm going to make a little line in the sand here. But I want to just stop and pause for a minute and let you guys know something. For those of you that do want to build the business, I want to give you a couple of goals. I want to ask you to set some goals for yourself. Now, you're going to fall into different categories, and that's okay. But for those of you that want to build this business, like really build it, like really, really make this a business, I'm going to ask you to set a goal to be a coach by the end of March 31st. You have about 90 days. You have the entire first quarter of this year. Capitalizing on the New Year's situation with my help, with the help of this team, I'm asking you, if this is what you want, to set a goal and let me help you to get it, to be a coach by the end of March. You have 90 days to do it. Very achievable. Well, what if you screw up, you don't make it, and it took you till April or May or June? Does it really matter? $500 to $1,000 a week and a car payment? So that's a goal. And even if you're brand new watching this, it can be done. It can be done, guys. Now, let me back that up for a second. For some of you who aren't thinking that big yet, how would you like to set a goal in those same 90 days? Let's go to the other side of the spectrum where your bottle's free. Do you think in 90 days we can get you a handful of customers, maybe a couple of distributors, if you're willing to just start piquing people's interest so that your bottle's free? Are you willing to spend $140 a month for the next 3 months so that from that point on, you never pay for it again? Guys, I just wanted to lay out two different ends of the spectrum. Getting your product for free to coach making $500 to $1,000 a week and a $700 car payment, or anywhere in between. I'm not here to set that goal for you. I'm not here to try and say you should do this. I'm saying whatever you're comfortable with, whatever you want, I'll help you get it. We'll work together, okay? I want to help you achieve your goals regardless of how big or small they are. It is what it is, and that's great. The second thing I want to share with you is a little bit of a challenge, is in those same 90 days, why don't you try and get 25 customers? Why don't you try and get 25 retail customers, people to say no to the business, but 25 people that want to try the product? Do you realize the profitability of what you would have? If you had 25 customers on auto ship, remember that's 35 a customer. How much is that? 35, 700, it's probably about $800,000 a month, something like that, with no distributors, guys, just with customers. Now, if you had 25 people that were just buying a bottle a month, not on auto ship, I don't know, what's 45 times 25? It's a lot, right? What would it be, $1,200 a month or something? Not bad for just having customers. What I'm saying is I don't think we, in this group, have spoken about it enough and placed the importance on getting those customers. Because as Sam Ally said earlier, you know what? Think about it. People that start off as customers, the majority of them eventually do convert and want to become a distributor. So you meet people at their need and you help them get to the point where you want to take them, okay? What's up, Matt Ricard? What's Janet say? Every Christmas card is a prospect. Exactly. The ones you sent and the ones you received, right? Hey, how you doing? Happy New Year. Hey, have you heard of gel yet, Janet? What are you talking about, Brian? And away we go, right? So, I think that's it. Larry, am I forgetting anything?
I think you're good. If you want to do, another day there.
Yeah, no, I have all those other points. I'm going to share that. I'll probably do a live, guys, tomorrow or Friday. Maybe I'll even just do it during the day. I don't know. But, I just...
Questions, maybe.
Yeah, how about that? How about we take questions? You guys have any questions? And if you want to come live, I'll join you, bring you on live. And if you comb your hair, you want to come live, we'll talk live, answer some questions. That's what I was thinking too. That's why I put that post earlier. I said, you know, I'd like some of you to start joining me live. I mean, let's do role playing so other people can learn. Let's say you're talking to your friend, your brother, your coworker, or some guy you met at the gym, and you're in that difficult situation where you don't know what to say. Well, let's role play live so that everybody watching this can get the benefit from it. I think that's cool. Let's actually plan on that. Thanks, Ralph. There's another beast right there. I didn't know this guy from anybody, man. Ralph Perone, that guy right there is an absolute maniac beast in a good way down in Florida. That guy, you mark my words, if this guy isn't Diamond Ambassador, I'd say within 6 months. No pressure, Ralph, but I'm just saying, you know, the network this guy has, the respect that people have for him in his network, he's a very successful real estate developer and investor. Guys, we're bringing in quality people. They're attracted to the opportunity because it's you know, when I hear people like Chris Cavanaugh, when I did that three-way call today, it reinvigorated me. Not that I need it, but it really, really excited me to hear from somebody at his level and all he's done. And he's talking about the, you know, here's something I didn't know. Let's share this. I had no idea. Chris always talked about when he was getting started with his business, 90 days in, when he started doing very well, he walked away from his real estate development project. Excuse me. He had his partners buy him out. It was a $65 million deal. Guys, not a 10-unit complex or even a 20-unit complex. It was a $65 million deal in Manhattan. And he decided, because he knew it would carry on for years and years and take up all kinds of his time, and he saw the potential in this stupid little gel, and he got bought out by his partners to pursue this full time, way before he was the #1 income earner, by the way. So he saw something, and then he went to his high-level contacts. So I don't know. It gets me excited to see what's all taking place. Thank you, Jason. Judy, just had a customer call to reorder. Happy New Year. Excellent. Customers are where it's at. So, guys, I don't know what else to say. I guess I'll cut it here. We'll have another one tomorrow. Recommitted 2019. Ready to level up. Yes, Mike. You ain't going nowhere. I'll kill you. Ben Adler, 200 units. Yes, 200 units. He was on the call today. Ben, was that a great three-way call with Cavadon or what? My God, this was crazy. Anyway. All right, guys. Keep it simple. Great job. Thanks, guys. Listen, I love all of you. God bless you. Have a great night. And we'll be going live within the next 48 hours because I got a bunch of other topics to take care of. I'm here for you, man. You all have my calendar link. You know how to reach me. Use me, okay? I'm here for you this year. I'm out. Good night, guys.